Buying a home with no down payment does not mean you're walking in empty handed. Here in North Carolina, there's something called earnest money and due diligence, and that is something very important that you need to know when it comes to purchasing a home. So, a lot of people think just because you're buying a home with no down payment, they think they don't have to bring any money to the table at all, and that's just not the case. So, here in North Carolina, there are two upfront costs that's called earnest money and due diligence, and it's basically money showing to the seller that you are serious about making this purchase and taking their home off the market. And I'm gonna break down the two fees for you guys so you can really understand how everything works and how you'll eventually be coming out on top with no money out of pocket. So let's talk about earnest money first. So your earnest money deposit, it is negotiable. It's typically around 1 to 3% of the purchase price of the house. If the house is, for example, $300,000, your earnest money deposit, let's say, is $1,500 to $3,000. Now, your earnest money deposit, this goes to the attorney, okay? And as you are going through the home buying process, say if you feel like you don't want to buy the house anymore, say if something came up on the inspection, you can get that money back. Now let's talk about due diligence. Due diligence is very similar to earnest money. It is a good faith check to the seller showing that you are serious about purchasing the home. But instead of this check going to the attorney, this is going to the seller. This is also negotiable and it's usually around 1 to 3% of the purchase price of the house. Now, the major difference with the due diligence check is that this fee is non-refundable. So no matter what, if you decide that you don't want to move forward with the house, if something comes up during the transaction, you cannot get this money back. So this is something that you have to be very sure on, that you are willing to risk to give to the seller to take their house off the market. Now, how you end up not coming out of pocket for the money that you have put down, if you have a good realtor and your realtor has negotiated the closing costs, has negotiated some type of incentive that you are getting back at closing, then you'll be able to get your money back. So whatever you have put down towards the due diligence, towards the earnest money, you will receive a check back at closing if your realtor has negotiated those incentives for you from the seller. So although you might not be making a down payment, you still need some type of money to actually secure the home and take it off the market. I really hope this was helpful. If you are looking to purchase a home or sell a home in North Carolina and South Carolina, I am definitely your go-to agent. Bye, you guys.